Man, when it comes to cancellations and delays, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and we've got a bucket full of both of those things today. Carnival Cruise passengers being notified that their upcoming cruise will be delayed. Celebrity Cruise Line passengers being notified that their upcoming cruise will be canceled. Norwegian Cruise Line cruisers being notified that their Alaskan itinerary will be changed. And well, not related to any of that, you got to see what Disney's doing to try to make people happy, cruisers happy. Will it work? Cruise news and my views. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to La Lido Loca. I am your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news and views for your face. And let's get into I feel like the snowbird report when I'm about to tell people that school got canceled for snow. Let's jump into some of these cancellations. First and foremost, Carnival is notifying guests that are sailing on the August 20th sailing of the Carnival Celebration that their embarkation will be delayed. The celebration had to make an unscheduled stop to disembark a guest that was having a medical emergency, and this has delayed its return to Miami. At the time of this recording, there isn't an official time for when the embarkation of the celebration will take place on the 20th. Guests are being asked to stay tuned and wait to hear what their embarkation time is. I would anticipate that cruise will still go out on the 20th, but I'll certainly keep my eyes on it. Are you on the celebration coming up in just a couple days? Have you gotten any new information? Leave a comment below. Now, medical emergency, just one thing disrupting cruises this weekend. We also have a hurricane disrupting some cruises. I'll tell you all about that, but first let's thank the sponsor of today's episode, Paradise Beach Cozumel. Paradise Beach Club is one of the most popular cruise attractions in Cozumel. Paradise Beach features the largest heated pool on the island, 2 restaurants, 3 bars, and even a taco truck. This place is great. You can enjoy your time by the pool, you can enjoy your time on the beach, and it's all inclusive, which means that there will be a lot of food and drink for you. This place really is great. I've had some awesome days at Paradise Beach Cozumel. In addition to the all-inclusive day that you can get there are also some additional activities like the floating water park. They have massages and wave runners, banana boats, and seemingly anything that you want to get accomplished on a beach day in Cozumel. Well, Paradise Beach Cozumel is the place to do it. Excitingly, there is a discount for you, the Loca fam. If you'd like to get 10% off your all-inclusive day at Paradise Beach Cozumel or 10% off any of the additional activities, use the code La Lido Loca when making your online reservation, and you'll save yourself some coin. A big thanks to Paradise Beach Cozumel for sponsoring today's episode. Now, not only do we have a medical emergency causing disruption to cruising this weekend, we also have Hurricane Hilary churning away over on the west coast of the United States and the west coast of Mexico. Several cruise lines operate cruises that could put cruise ships in the water near the path of the hurricane. Carnival Cruise Line, Princess Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean International all have ships in that area, and they're all notifying their guests to be on the lookout for potential changes. Hopefully that storm will miss all of those cruise ships and everything will go off without a hitch. But yeah, Hilary is churning over there in the Pacific. Okay, so we've covered disruption by medical emergency. We've covered disruption by hurricane. What other kind of disruptions can we cover? How about disruption by dry dock? Celebrity Cruises is canceling several cruises in 2024 and 2025. The Celebrity Apex was originally scheduled for inspections in 2024. Those scheduled inspections have been moved to 2025. The impacted cruises are the November the 9th and the November 24th, 2024 cruises. Additionally, sailings from March the 8th through April the 26th, 2025 also impacted. The canceled sailings included a transatlantic sailing from Lisbon in Portugal over to Fort Lauderdale in Florida, with the subsequent cruises that were canceled being a variety of Caribbean cruises. It does seem like the Apex will probably remain in service, just not doing those itineraries. So we will be on the lookout for what itineraries will replace those. Those have not been announced at this time. Another recent announcement Celebrity made was that the Celebrity Constellation would be be re-home ported to the port of Tampa in early 2025. But now that those plans are being firmed up, it is resulting in some cancellations on the Constellation. The specific dates are January the 11th through April the 3rd, 2025. Sailings during that time will be canceled, except for the March the 1st, 2025 sailing. That sailing will remain as is. All in all, it's about 8 cruises that are being canceled for the Constellation during that time period, all a part of the Constellation's move to the port of Tampa. Celebrity is providing a 100% refund to those guests who were canceled, and they're also giving each stateroom a $200 credit toward a future sailing. For regular staterooms, $400 for staterooms that were booked in the retreat. Let me ask you, were you impacted by these celebrity cancellations? What you gonna do with your refund money? Are you going to put it toward another cruise, or are you going to do something else? Leave a comment below. Man, who thought today would be the day that you could completely fill out your cruise disruption bingo card? I guess with those last 2 stories, we have a dry dock or a fake dry dock or a not happening dry dock, and you have a repositioning to a new home port. Have you marked those spaces off on your bingo card? Are you yelling bingo yet? Do you need one more space? Is your last space a rock slide? Well, here's the story for you. This time we're talking about Norwegian Cruise Line making some adjustments to the itinerary of the NCL Bliss because of Skagway, Alaska, and Skagway's rock slides. Guests who are booked on the NCL Bliss sailing scheduled to depart on April the 6th, April the 13th, April the 20th, and April the 27th, 2024. They were sent a letter talking about drastic changes to their Alaskan itinerary. Originally, guests were set to sail from Seattle with a port stop in Juneau, a port stop in Skagway, a visit to Glacier Bay, and a stop in Ketchikan. Well, most of that has gone out the window. Now the NCL Bliss will be stopping at Sitka. There'll be a stop in Icy Strait Point, and there will be visits to the Endicott Arms and Dawes Glaciers. It's not been unusual to see changes in Alaskan itineraries as cruise companies continue to navigate the situation in Skagway, where a rock slide has basically shut down the main dock there. Because of those challenges, we've seen several cruise lines change their itineraries. Now, let's talk about what Disney Cruise Line is doing to make their special cruisers feel special. It's a wall of fame. That's right, over there on Castaway Cay, they are building out a wall of fame, and that wall of fame will be populated by cruisers who have cruised 50 cruises with Disney Cruise Line. This all comes with the silver anniversary for Disney Cruise Line, 25 years in service. Castaway Cay opened up in 1998. What do you think about this one? Do you think this is a move that would entice you to become loyal to a cruise line like Disney, or do you see this more as a move not of enticement, but just as recognition, just to say thanks to those who have put the time in, put the money in with the cruise line? I think I lean on the latter. I think this is just nice recognition. I don't know that I would have a goal of trying to do 50 on any line, but yeah, that's just me. I'd love to hear what you think. Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for checking out the show today. I sure hope you enjoyed it. You can stay up to date with everything going on in cruising by hitting the subscribe button with the notification bell. Might as well hit that like button on your way out. A big thanks to Paradise Beach Cozumel for sponsoring today's episode. This is Tony for La Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye. Cruise News.